What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if it is your first time here, welcome. So today I'm going to be reviewing the brand ECHT Apparel. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I've heard a few people pronounce it ECHT, but I think it's ECHT. So hopefully I'm not butchering the name, but we're gonna go with ECHT. So they are about to release their new 2019 Arise Seamless series. So I am going to be reviewing that for you today. As always, before we get started, I will let you know that everything that I talk about in this video will be linked in the description box down below. I am filming this before the release, so the links are not available now, but by the time I put this video up, they should be available. Since everything isn't released yet, I don't have all of the info as far as like pricing goes and like what the names of the colors are and stuff like that. But once everything is released, that info should be down in the description box. Also in the description box, you will find all of my personal links and my measurements for reference. But I will let you know right now, I got a size small in everything in this video. People still always ask me when I don't go item by item, so I'm gonna say it one more time. I got a size small in everything. One other thing as well, I usually talk about the fabric for each item, but every item in this video is made from the same seamless fabric. So the fabric content for every item in this video is 56% nylon, 41% polyester, and 3% elastane. So there are 5 different items in the Arise series, and there are 4 different colorways. So the 4 colorways are this light, kind of dusty purple color. This one, clearly, since I'm wearing it right now, is my favorite out of the new releases, which is so strange because I've mentioned this before. I didn't really used to be a big color person. I used to be very much so like black and gray, but now I'm just loving the colors. Like, look at these nails. Who am I? I don't even know who I am anymore. What am I doing? What is happening to me? But anyway, so this light dusty purple color, there is this kind of like gray, blue, black. I would call this like a heathered black. There is plain black, and there is a heathered navy. So it's kind of like a black and dark blue. So those are the 4 colors. And since I have the sports bra right here, that'll be the first thing we talk about. So the cut of this sports bra is honestly a very basic cut sports bra. There's nothing super fancy about it, but it is very comfortable, very supportive. I feel like you could do any type of exercise in this sports bra because you're not gonna be like falling out. It's not super high impact. I would say it's medium impact, but I would do any type of exercise, including cardio, in this sports bra. It's got some ribbed seaming on the front, and it's got like a lot of texture, honestly. Like, they put a lot of different textures on this. You can see there's some perforation holes on the back, and the ECHT logo is on the left-hand side on the front, and it is in the upper middle back as well. This sports bra also does have removable cup pads, which I am a huge fan of. I'm not really a huge fan of sports bras that don't have cup pads because I prefer to have those. So, but it is nice when they're removable so you can take them out if you're not a fan of having pads. But overall, just a very basic, comfortable, supportive sports bra. I'm a big fan. I know I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of these because like you really can't go wrong with these. So up next, let's talk about the leggings. So these leggings are high rise. They are 7/8 length. They have a seamless waistband. They have your typical seamless oval crotch gusset, which for me prevents any camel toe, so big fan of that. They are all squat proof, including the lightest light purple color. And honestly, there's a lot of seamless leggings out there, but these ones are super unique because of the contour shading and ventilation details. So they have contour seams on the front and the back. They have, of course, your little contour seam that goes underneath the booty. But what I like about the contour seams on this is it's not like too in your face. Sometimes contour seams are screaming like, hey, look at my butt. Whereas these ones are a little more understated, but they're still super, super flattering in my opinion. They also have some ribbed details on the front of the thighs, and they have some little perforation holes on the front of the thighs too. And then they have a bunch of perforation holes on the back of the thighs. So definitely got some great breathability. Again, there is the logo on the front and the back. On the front, it is on the left-hand side on your hip there. And then on the back, it's on the back of your right leg, like right around your ankle area. So I honestly really, really like these leggings. I think that seamless leggings are slowly but surely becoming like my favorite type of legging, if you do them right, because seamless leggings are hard to do right. Sometimes they're way too stiff and just like unflattering. And when they're too stiff, you get kind of like that unibutt. So I think these are stretchy enough that you don't get that unibutt, and it doesn't like cut off your butt in the back as well. Like the waistband starts at a good point, so you actually have room for your butt and it doesn't cut off your butt. I've talked about this in videos before. It can be very unflattering when they cut off your butt. So one thing I did want to mention about the different colors is they are a little bit different in regards to level of stretchiness. So the one that I'm wearing right now, I'm wearing the leggings too. Very classy when I do that. These ones are definitely the most stretchy out of all of them. And then I would say the two heathered ones come next, and then black is the least stretchy. So this is actually a common thing. When I used to work at Lululemon, I learned about it. Basically, black fabric is typically just like tighter and less stretchy than lighter colored fabrics or heathered fabrics. So because this is heathered and a light color, it's very, very stretchy. So naturally, since these are the stretchiest, these are my favorite. And of course, I also really like the color as well. But I would keep that in mind in regards to sizing. If you are going to be getting black or a darker color, and you're in between sizes, you might want to size up. Personally, I like to feel not like suffocated in my leggings, but held in pretty well. So the size small in all of them works for me. If the size small of the black ones were any tighter, I probably would not be a huge fan because they're just on the cusp of being too small for me. So if you're in between sizes, I would definitely size up in the leggings and I guess in the tops as well. So just wanted to point that out there. Keep that in mind. Again, all of my measurements are in the description box if you want to like compare your sizing to mine. The other thing that I did want to mention as well is if you are a lady with longer nails, definitely be careful when you're pulling these up because you want to make sure that you don't stick your finger through any of the perforation holes. I notoriously, before I go to like squat, I'll try to like pull up my leggings just to make sure they're as pulled up as possible. There's nothing that's going to be restricting. So I was in the gym yesterday and I pulled up the black ones and one of my fingers poked through the holes. It didn't rip or anything, like they're definitely durable, but I was like, oh my gosh, oh no. So definitely keep that in mind. Be careful because you might shove your finger in one of those holes if you're not careful. Again, didn't rip, but just keep that in mind. Up next, we have the little crop tank top. So it has the ECHT logo on the front top, and then it also has it on the middle bottom of the back. Again, these have really nice ribbed details and perforation details for breathability. And it also on the back has a little like 3-stripe cutout, which is kind of fun. So this is definitely a unique top. I love the way that they do their little like contour seams and rib details. I'm all about those details. This is definitely a shorter crop top. I have a pretty long torso, but if you're not a fan of super short crop tops, this might not be the best option for you. Personally, I think it works, especially with these sets because the leggings are quite high rise, like they go up above my belly button. So with this top being a little bit shorter of a crop top, it's not a huge deal. There's not a ton of skin showing in between because the high rise leggings make up for it. Up next, we have the long sleeve crop top that I'm wearing right now. So it has the ECHT logo on the middle of the bottom of the front, and it also has it on the middle of the bottom of the back as well. Again, there are little ribbed details and perforation details, and there's even little ribbed details like on the arms as well. Like look at how fun these are, and there's like contour seams on the arms too. So again, very impressed with how fun the details are on these. And these crop tops also have thumb holes as well. So if you're a fan of thumb holes, they have those for you. Again, the length of this crop top is the same length as the short sleeve crop top that I was just talking talking about. So the same thing goes, if you're not a fan of short crop tops, might not be the best for you. Personally, I like these together because there's really not that much room in between the top of the leggings and the bottom of the crop top. The last thing in the Arise series is the full length tank top. On this one, the ECHT logo is on the bottom left-hand side on the front, and then it is on the upper middle part of the back. And just like everything else, there are fun little contour seams, ribbed details, and perforation cutouts. So personally, I am more of a fan of crop tops than full-length tank tops. Full-length tank tops totally used to be my jam, but within the past couple of years, I've just fell in love with crop tops, so I don't wear full-length tank tops as much, but this is actually a very flattering cut of tank top. It doesn't like gape in your midsection or anything. It's very form-fitting, which I'm also a fan of form-fitting, if you didn't know. And I also like that the length of these is not super long, so it like covers up and cuts off your butt. It stops like right at the beginning of your butt, or at least on my body it does that. So I do like the length of this tank top, and if there's a time where I'm ever feeling a little bloated and I don't want to wear a crop top, I would definitely wear this to work out in. So that is it, you guys. That is my ECHT Apparel 2019 Arise series review for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. I think they did a really great job with everything. I, again, am really digging seamless these days, and I think these sets are absolutely adorable and super comfortable as well. So I'm a big fan. I'm about to go to the gym actually and work out in the one I'm wearing right now. I'm so excited. I wore the black one yesterday, but it's leg day. So we're wearing this one for leg day today. Catch the video on Instagram later, I'm sure. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I've got a lot more videos coming your way soon, so stay tuned for those. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.